I'm back again, and this time, instead of my usual dreary mood that I posed last time when I was talking about how the video game industry was going downhill, I'm not giving up. Instead of reviewing current games as they come out, I'm gonna go back to the past to play some cool games that kick ass. Okay, I'm not gonna rip off the nerd. Don't worry, nobody can touch the nerd. But, considering I did get a new cache of games recently, I'm going to go back and review them. Besides, they're the only games not asking me for more of my money even after I just bought them. Okay, some of them did. But, I'm still gonna keep this going. And since I haven't done a video in a while, why not? Why start now? So, oh boy, what am I going to talk about? Well, I'm going to talk about a game that I wanted to get out of the way for a while. Yes, I know, this is another Resident Evil project, if you read the title. But this is unlike many I have ever seen. This is probably the weirdest Resident Evil game I've ever seen. And that's saying a lot. And this is also probably the least known one that's either approved by fans-ish or detested by them. Fans just usually don't know what to think about this game, especially since it came out around the same time as Resident Evil 4. But this one was different. It experimented with a PlayStation accessory that's similar to the light gun or the Nintendo Zapper. But not many people actually bought the gun and usually just used their controller, and as the gun declined as the gun sales declined, so did the game, but there are still those very, very appreciative fans that still have it in their collection, and I'm hoping to get a hold of it. But don't worry, the outcome of this game is not based on a hunch like most of my other reviews. I've actually seen the whole thing. And it really doesn't take much to play through the whole game. This is Resident Evil Dead Aim. And man, that is a buy our stuff title if I've ever heard. Because literally the title of the game incorporates into what the game is meant to be compatible with. But screw the light gun, nobody bought it, so on with the show. You play as Bruce McGivern, who, I swear to God, his accent switches during every cutscene. Sometimes he's speaking with a southern accent, sometimes he's not. And I don't know if he's supposed to be like a clone of Leon or something like that, but I don't know. But he's sent to investigate a shipment of either the T or G virus on a boat heading for I don't know where. This game is actually very vague. Very vague and very, very cheesy. Right down to the subtitles of the game not matching what they're actually saying, and the opening credits being read by the pizza boy who stopped by to give the developers food while they also needed somebody to record the voice. But whatever. It's an okay moment, and it's actually very tongue-in-cheek, much like the other games. 'Cause, yeah, Resident Evil can be scary, but come on. It's supposed to be fun. Not just scary, but fun. Good old-fashioned early 2000s cheeseball fun. But what do you know, what do you say? It's just... Anyway, what can I really say about this game? Oh yeah, I better continue with the story. Yeah, this is just one of those games where you just go, how do I explain this? Well, anyway, he's chasing after somebody named Morpheus. Yeah, somebody just got done watching The Matrix and found a cool name. But it's kind of hard to tell whether Morpheus is a dude or a chick. I can't really tell. I don't really see many distinguishing features, and the voice is kind of indistinguishable. But he just seems to feel the need to preach about how people's guns are ugly and useless, and yeah, never mind. Never mind, it's not like Wesker got off track, didn't get off track or anything. But there's also a third character, Fong Ling, who I swear to God is Ada Wong's cousin. I just know it. I know it. In fact, that's kind of the game theory, that Fong Ling and Ada Wong are cousins. It's just that Fong has never lived up to her cousin's reputation as a spy. She's a little more direct and straightforward with what she does, and making her a more easy to get a hold on character, making her a little less of a fan favorite than Ada. In fact, a lot of people call her an Ada clone. Me personally, I don't know. I think there's more that can be done with her. In fact, I kind of did do a couple new things with a couple of things with Fong Ling. Don't worry, I didn't rip her off or anything like that. We can just say it was inspiration for a character that I've been putting in my books. But I don't know, just another character you can't really explain. And yes, there is a romance between her and Bruce very briefly towards the end. And it does come seemingly out of left field, but whatever, can't be any more out of left field than Leon and Ada's love story. Anyway, what can I really critique about the game? Because I kind of basically gave the gist of the story. It's just Bruce and Fong Ling working together sometimes to stop Morpheus and free both China and America from possible viral destruction. That's it. Pretty simple, really. It's a simple game, but unique. It does go into the first-person mode every now and again, and though it doesn't really seem all that impressive, but it's a PS2 game. No, not saying PS2 games are bad. No. I'm probably going to be reviewing those for the next, I don't know, half a year maybe. But it's kind of just subpar when compared to Resident Evil 4, which was considered a masterpiece on arrival, and it is incredibly cheesy and silly. But hey, that's as long as it's fun to play. And is it fun to play? Yeah, I'd say it is. It's kind of weird how it controls, and it is kind of a combination of Resident Evil 4 as well as Resident Evil Darkside Chronicles and all that, or Umbrella Chronicles, depending on which one you prefer. But it's a far cry better than Operation Raccoon City. And people hate on Resident Evil 6 all the time, but remember, there was Operation Raccoon City and Resident Evil 2 for the Tiger handheld consoles. RE6 isn't that bad. It's just that some of the choices it makes. Well, anyway, we're talking about Dead Aim, goddammit. But anyway, it's an okay game. I can't really say that much about it. I just wanted to get it out of the way and do my review of it. But hey, at least it's not like what Revelations 2 is doing and breaking the story up into sections and overcharging us for that. God, I hate it when they do that. After the Dead Rising games, where that became extremely popular because of what they were doing and breaking up the story into sections, that became immensely popular. But we're talking about good games here, goddammit. Not saying Dead Rising 2 is bad. It's just that this little corporate shill that they're doing is getting really annoying. But if you want to hear any commentary about that, go watch Angry Joe. Overall, Resident Evil Dead Aim, good game, kind of definitely subpar when compared to 4, but come on, it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. I'll give it about an average 3.5 stars out of 5. Yes, I'm going back to the stars. But, hey, it could be worse. Again, could be Operation Raccoon City or any of the handheld games minus Revelations. So, now that we got this little bit out of the way, I'll see you next time, and next time, we're definitely gonna go for a good game that has also been tarnished, but has left one hell of an impact on the gaming group.